An agency bills $2 million a year. The owner keeps $80,000. That's not a disaster. That's normal. And it isn't because the work was bad or the clients were cheap. It's because billings and profit are two completely different numbers, and most owners have only ever watched one of them. So is a marketing agency actually a profitable business? It can be, it should be, but 5 numbers decide it. And if you're already billing 7 figures, you should be able to say all 5 out loud right now without opening a spreadsheet. Let's see if you can. Let's start with the number that isn't yours. Say you bill $2 million. $600,000 of that is ad spend you're placing for clients. Maybe some freelancers, a video shoot, printing, client software. While that money landed in your account, it left. It was never really yours. It was pass-through money. So you really didn't do $2 million of work. You did about $1.4 million. And that $1.4 million is your agency gross income, AGI. It's the money that actually runs the business, and it's the only top-line number worth managing. A quick note, because I'm a CPA and this trips up lots of people, this is not the adjusted gross income that you see on your 1040. Same letters, but a completely different animal. And here's why it matters. An agency can grow from 1 million in billings to 3 million and feel broke the whole way because all that growth was pass-through money. Revenue went up, the money that's actually yours did not. So 5 numbers. Number 1 is AGI, agency gross income, what you keep after the pass-throughs. Number 2, people cost as a percentage of AGI, at or under 55%. And 55 isn't my number, that belongs to Drew McClellan's 55-25-20 model over at the Agency Management Institute. 55% to payroll, 25% to overhead, 20% to profit. It just matches what I see a lot in P&Ls. Above 55, you're usually funding payroll creep instead of profit. Number 3 is AGI per full-time employee. AMI's published benchmark is $150,000 per person, and that includes you. It's the fastest way to tell whether the team is sized to work it can actually support. That bar has been moving up to as AI absorbs production work. Number 4, net profit as a percentage of AGI. The model targets 20%. Agencies that generally run to the metrics tend to land nearer 17, but the industry average is under 10%. Number 5, how many weeks of operating cash? Because a beautiful P&L can still bankrupt you. Profit is not cash. The gap between doing the work, billing it, and collecting it is where agencies get hurt. Did you notice what's not on that list? Revenue. Revenue is the number you say to other owners at a conference. It's an ego number inflated with other people's money passing through your account. 2 of the 5 numbers we talked about carry more weight than the rest. People cost against AGI tells you whether the model works at all. Weeks of cash on hand tells you whether you'll still be here to fix it if it doesn't. Now here's why I'm making this video this week. Something's changed in your client's boardroom. Digiday reported that on the second quarter earnings calls, CEOs started bragging about how well they spend their marketing money. Starbucks CEO spent time praising his marketing chief's handling of a $190 million budget. Kraft Heinz told analysts its return on ad spend went up 8%. That's new. Usually advertising gets a sizzle reel and one line about the summer campaign. Meanwhile, a survey of 115 senior marketers at global brands found about half of them couldn't show their CFO the data behind their creative spending. And 1 in 4 had a budget cut for exactly that reason. Read this as an agency owner, not as a marketer. Their budget is your revenue. When a client's budget gets cut for reasons that have nothing to do with the quality of your work, you lose the retainer anyway. And here's the part that stings. 23 years doing this, and I've watched the same thing come across my desk more times than I can count. An owner walks me through a client's performance to 2 decimal places, gives me cost per lead, blended CAC, beautiful work. Then I ask what his own gross profit was by service line last quarter, and he tells me, I need to ask my bookkeeper. He can defend somebody else's dollars better than his own. One last thing, and it's the one that nobody does. Take those 5 numbers and sort them into 3 piles. Measured, inferred, assumed. Measured means you can tie it to a transaction, cash in a bank. Inferred means it moves with the work in a way you could test, but other things also move. Assumed means you believe it, but you can't show it. Be ready to be annoyed. Your AGI is measured. Your utilization is probably inferred because it depends on people logging their time honestly. Your margin by service line, if your books are cash basis and your retainers bill ahead of the work, may be closer to assumed than you'd like. That sort is worth more than any dashboard you could buy because it tells you exactly which part of your monthly close to fix first. So is a marketing agency profitable? 10% net says no, not really. 20% net says yes. And the difference between those two agencies is almost never the talent. It's whether the owner watches the right 5 numbers. Say them out loud this week. The ones you stumble on are the ones to fix. If you'd rather have somebody read the real numbers with you, book a free tax analysis using the link below. All right, before you go, if you're an agency owner and you want to keep more of what you make, I've got 2 things for you. First, grab a copy of my book, The 12 Biggest Tax Mistakes That Cost Agency Owners Thousands. It breaks down the exact mistakes I see every day and how to avoid them. Second, if you want to see what this looks like for your business, get a free tax analysis. We'll take a look at what you're doing now and show you where you might be overpaying. And if this video helped you, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss future strategies on tax planning, cash flow, and building a more profitable agency. I'll see you in the next video.